Let's do a side-by-side comparison of these two hair tools. This is the new Dyson Airwrap Co-anda2x and this is the Shark FlexFusion. So let's just get right into doing my hair. I actually just got a haircut today. I got a little trim, so I'm excited to blow it out. Now that I look at my hair, she only took about an inch off, so very happy about that. First, let's see what's included in each kit because you got to see what you're getting for your money. You know what I mean? If you're not interested in seeing this part, you can skip. The Shark FlexFusion is $400. It does include a couple different attachments. So the curling barrels, you get one for each side. This is a 1.25 inch barrel, I believe. You get this 2-in-1 straightener attachment. You can use this on wet and dry hair. This is supposed to dry your hair straight from wet hair, and you can also use it on dry hair, kind of like a straightener. You also get this round brush attachment and a nozzle attachment. Again, with this one, you can use it on wet and dry hair. So this is kind of like a blow dry brush, but also a heated round brush in one. Really like the base on the Shark. I think this is so unique. You can use a nozzle attachment this way, and it's just a lot easier to use. It's basically like if you're using a regular looking blow dryer. So pretty cool. You also have different settings right here. So you have a setting for wet hair and another setting for dry hair. So make sure that you're picking the right setting. So you get all that for $400. Now let's move on to the Dyson Airwrap Co-anda2x. So this is the new Dyson Airwrap base. This is an intelligent hair toy. It can be paired with Bluetooth to your iPad or iPhone, to an app basically, and you can control the settings with each attachment. So as you can see, you have 3 different heat settings, 3 different speed settings. I have my settings already ready on the app. So I have mine to wrap the hair in 7 seconds, dry the hair in 20 seconds, and then cool shot for 5 seconds. So you can do all that in the app, and this is just automatically going to do all that for you. This is a 1.2 inch barrel, and you can use the same barrel for each direction. All you got to do is switch it up here. You also get a round brush attachment. As you can see, this one's a lot smaller than the Shark, so they are a little bit different. I'll tell you guys more about this in a little bit, but as you can see, I've used this one so much. I've been really liking it. You also get a storage case, which I mean, I would hope so, right? If you're spending $700 on a hair tool. This is a drying attachment, basically just to like rough dry your hair. You also got this smoothing attachment. It's like a straightener attachment type of thing. So honestly, I haven't used this ever since I got it. You also got this paddle brush attachment, which is not bad. I think this is a lot better than this one at straightening your hair, like making it a lot more smooth looking. And you get a 1.6 inch barrel. So you get all of this for $750. Let's prep this hair because I have to add some product to my hair before I blow it out. I'm going to use the Olaplex No. 9 Bond Protector. Love this stuff. It feels really good on the hair. Super light. So I'm just adding that to all my hair. I'm excited to see how my hair turns out after I trim. Now I'm gonna mix these 2 products. This is the No. 6 and the No. 7. Love these. This is a bond smoother. Okay, I think I'm running out of this. This is how much I love this stuff. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you tap the oil like this, product comes out just a lot better. I feel like whenever I use these products, I know I'm gonna have a good hair day. You guys, I tried Dyson hair products the other day, and I mean, they were amazing, but super expensive. I always get a really nice smooth blowout whenever I use these products, especially those 3. Really good trio. All right, let's divide the hair. Let's start drying my hair. I'm gonna use the Dyson Airwrap first. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I have used this brush so much already. I love this hair tool. This hair tool is so powerful. Like, this really gives me such a quick blowout. And you guys, this side of my hair is way curlier than this side. And you guys will see that this little round brush, it may look like if it doesn't do much because it's so tiny, this really gets in there and brings down all the curls. And the first time I saw this round brush, I really didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do because of the size, number one, but also the bristles. They're different than your other blow dry brushes. Like the Shark one has bora and nylon bristles. This one just has the same material all around, and it's kind of like a rubbery material. It doesn't feel like a plastic or It's obviously not like a boar bristle. It's very flexible, and surprisingly, it doesn't pull my hair at all. Like obviously with time, you're gonna notice some hair on your brush, but that doesn't always mean that the brush is pulling your hair. It's just something that naturally happens with your hair. But honestly, this one is very gentle, and I would say that this even feels a little bit more gentle than the Shark, but I'll get into the Shark in a little bit. But when I tell you that I have been using this non-stop, I have been using this non-stop. Like almost every time I blow out my hair, I use this new Dyson hair tool. It is so good. So I'm gonna finish doing all my hair on the Dyson side, and I'll show you guys the final look and my roots so you guys can really see that this gives me such a smooth blowout. It really is so impressive. I mean, for just to blow out, this side is looking so nice. Now let's do the Shark side, and I'm gonna clip this side just because I don't want to sweat and mess it up. So this is what my hair looks like after blowing it out with the Shark. I mean, it looks very smooth. It looks actually super nice, and the roots, I mean, super smooth. This side of my hair is less curlier than this side, so it is always pretty easy to blow out. And I also noticed that I was able to blow out my hair a lot quicker because of the big round brush. So it gave me a pretty quick blowout. Honestly, I did this side in less than 10 minutes. But since this is included already in the kit, I might as well just use it just to smooth out the roots even more in the dry mode. So let's take this off, and I want to show you guys how to use this attachment. So I'm going to turn it on and put it in the dry mode. And I guess it's warming up. The only thing that I don't love about this attachment is that it is pretty loud. I thought it would just kind of work as a straightener. No noise or anything, but it's just warming up. It's going to get a little loud, so bear with me. Oh, I just figured this out. I thought you couldn't use this only in the heat mode, like without the dryer, but I guess you can. So now it feels like if I'm using a straightener, you know, I just figured that out. I really wish I would have figured that out before, because that's something that would really bother me about this hair tool. It's like, why do you need the loud blow dryer noise if you're not using the blow dryer? And also I just felt like it was unnecessary because it was just kind of like causing a little bit of frizz. But wow, love that. So you're basically getting a blow dryer brush and a straightener in this hair tool all in one. Pretty cool. All right, Shark, I see you. As you can see, it is really making my hair a lot more straight. And I'm only using this because it's included in the kit. So I'm only using it on obviously the Shark side. Yeah, this is super cool. Let's see if I can do something to my bangs. Like flip it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like on the Dyson side after just a blowout. I think it looks so nice, so shiny, so smooth. It feels amazing. And so this is what my hair looks like on the Shark side, also very nice. As you can see, this side looks a little bit more straight just because I used the straightener and also the big round brush. It's a lot bigger than Dyson. And I also did clip this side, so we gotta keep that in mind. I had these clipped for a little bit, but the round brush is smaller. So initially you do get a bouncier curl and a smaller curl. After blowing it out, I am gonna curl it, so we're gonna get pretty similar results, it looks like, because these curling barrels are about the same size. So let's get right into curling my hair. This is the fun part for me, guys, curling my hair with these hair tools. Let's start with the Shark on the dry mode. So I'm curling my hair with the Shark FlexFusion first. Now that I have been using the new Dyson Airwrap Co-anda2x a lot, I definitely miss the whole timer situation with the hair tool, and just having a setup just to basically time everything for you and switch the settings for you. With this Shark, you kind of have to do everything manually. Like you have to wrap the hair, of course, and also switch it from a regular heat setting to a cool shot to set the curl. But with the Dyson, you don't have to do that. It basically does all that for you automatically. And also the Dyson does have a way better Co-anda effect. It just wraps your hair around to the barrel like crazy. It is so powerful. You don't really have to move it around too much. It literally wraps it super well. Another big plus is that the Dyson only has one barrel for both sides, and with the Shark you do have two different barrels, so one for each side. So maybe the Dyson is easier to travel with. You don't have to pack too many things, and also whenever you want to switch the direction of the curl, you can just do it with the same barrel. But the main thing that I noticed with these two hair tools is that the Dyson does have a better Co-anda effect, with the curling barrels, it wraps the hair a lot better than the Shark. And you also don't have to worry about switching heat settings or timing anything because it already has everything set up for you in the app. And I also think the curls on the Dyson side look way tighter and curlier. Okay, you guys, let's take off these clips. I am done doing all my hair now. This is the Shark side. I mean, I love the curls. So nice. Now let's do the Dyson side. There's something about this side that I love it. I feel like this side is looking a little bit bouncier. I mean, do you guys notice the difference? Let's use a little bit of the Olaplex oil just to break up the curls. I mean, wow, look at this side, you guys. Look at the Shark side. So nice. I love this hair tool. I always have. I think the Shark side looks even a little tiny bit more flat at the top because of the straightener attachment. So I really like that. I think it was easier to use the Dyson hair tool, but I mean, you do pretty much get the same look with the Shark. I feel like the Dyson side looks a little bit curlier, like the curls look nicer than this side, but I do really like that the Shark includes that straightener attachment that you can use to smooth out the roots because it kind of feels like a straightener, like it gets very, very hot. This Dyson attachment doesn't feel like this Shark attachment. This is definitely more like a straightener. It uses hot plates. This is just air. Like these plates get very hot. So definitely only use this on dry hair. You can use it on the wet mode on wet hair, but I wouldn't recommend it. I just think it's not the most gentle. So only use this on dry hair. And so this attachment, I didn't use it in this video because it's not my favorite attachment and I never use it. And I just feel like it doesn't really make a difference on my hair. It doesn't work like a straightener. It doesn't really smooth out my roots. So I just never use it. But the Shark one on the other hand does feel more like a straightener and it does really smooth out the roots. So you guys let me know in the comments down below which side you liked better. Do you like the Dyson side better or do you like the Shark side better? Let me know in the comments down below. I personally do think that the Dyson felt a little bit more gentle on my hair. It was also a lot easier to use. The Co-anda effect is better, but the Shark is also a really good option and my hair is pretty thick. It can handle a lot of like pulling and heat and the Shark works just fine on my hair texture. But if you do want something a little bit more gentle, I feel like the Dyson is a little bit more gentle than the Shark. These bristles on wet hair can feel a little tiny bit more rough than these, especially this part right here. So yeah, I definitely have been reaching for my Dyson a little bit more than the Shark. But if you do want something that's more like all-in-one, and if you want a straightener and all the attachments that you can get and all the different styles that you can get with the hair tool, I think you're gonna like the Shark better. I think you can get more styles with the Shark. Also helps you get a smooth blowout if you wanted to just bring this down and use a nozzle attachment. Let me show you guys. I've done a whole traditional blowout with just this nozzle attachment and I'm gonna put a video right here. And this works. I mean, it's very powerful. I've used this for the bangs as well. This is a great attachment. So you do have different attachments with this hair tool and you can do so many different styles. With the Dyson, I feel like you are a little bit more limited with the hairstyles that you can do. And also you can't flip it like this one. Like how cool is this? But either one that you get, you're gonna love. I promise you, these are both amazing hair tools. But anyways guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much.